edition they did each
year?
Yeah,
they did a large edition. But understand, in 1979,
everybody melted them.
They melted them because silver was $50 an ounce.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they were $9.95 or something like this when they sold them back then. Yeah, they were $7.95 or $9.95. So they melted for, you know, $25 or $30 a piece. And so they said, yeah, I'll triple my money. I'll melt them all, you know. It wasn't that long ago that this set melted for way over $89.95.
That's nuts.
And so they become literally rarer and rarer and rarer with each and every passing day. Now you have them gem brilliant uncirculated, 100% original government
And we're down to
packaging.
400. I have a ton of you though, either in .com or you're calling in. Again, this is limited. I got to give you an update. We're about to lose the $2 set.
I knew
have 50, right? Steve, did you say 50? There are 50, 50, we're in 90-some million households. I have 50 left of this really cool complete Federal Reserve 1976 Bicentennial $2 collection. The rare one, which was which was Kansas City, correct, Mike? That was Kansas City?
Yes, that's the number 10, the J, because they're done by numeric and alphabetical order as well. The 10th note. So what it is a complete. They made 12 different $2 notes by Federal Reserve.
Yes.
They're all in essence the same note, but they released them through different Federal Reserves and banks. So like for instance, the A is Boston, New York. Okay, you go right on down the list, and these are all 12. They're original 1976 notes. This is the key. This is the Kansas City. This is $60 to $80 just for the Kansas City that you're going to have right here. I started with about 500 of these at our event pricing. We have 4 dozen. I pulled this one out. That's why it's kind of falling down.
Don't bend it. He makes me so nervous.
Yeah, don't bend it. So you can see that. That's the Kansas City note that I took out right there. It is very, very special.
From 1976.
That's 76, series 1976, so cool. United States $2 notes. All
right, Mike, that is almost gone.
Gem crisp.
All right,
yeah, we have like 3 dozen left.
There's 40 left, so that's it. Those are selling out, so just heads up. All right, here we go. We're so glad you guys have joined us. Let me give you kind of where we are here at HSN. We are one of the very rare places that actually sells coins, and we do it with one of the world's leading coin experts.
We do it with a smile.
We do a smile. We're super good at this, especially Mike, because Mike is truly one of the world's leading coin experts. I call him our favorite coin geek. That is my nickname for him. By the way,
like that.
You do like it or you don't like it?
Oh, I
was gonna say I've been calling you that for years.
I'm just kidding.
I know. And he has Mickey Mouse socks on.
Always do.
I thought of a new question I want to ask you.
Yes.
I've never asked you this before.
Yes.
What is what coin in your personal collection? His personal collection is in vaults. You can't get to it, okay? I'm just saying. Just because I know. What is your most favorite, the one that you would brag to anybody in the coin world saying, I've got this one? What coin is that in your collection?
1792 half disma.
What is it?
Half dime. 1792 half dime.
1792 half dime.
One of the first coins made by the United States Mint.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So coin collectors, I've never asked them that one. I have no idea what coin that is, but I'm sure you do, and that must be a really big deal. Is that a big deal?
It's a big deal.
All right, we got to get into one of our big sets too. And we're super pumped about this one because this is actually a new set.
Never done this one before, brand new.
Brand new.
Because what we did is we usually do the 50 years. So we add a few years out here and have a few years on the end, but it's like $1,000.
Yes.
And understand,
it's
you know, coin by coin, it's like over $2,000.
Yes,
so
it's
a big
popular,
deal.
And they always sell out.
But we always have people that ask me and say, Mike, you know, I really want the proof sets. I get it. Okay, I know all of those things, but I just don't have $1,000 for those. Okay, and I go, okay, I get you. Let me put together something that is still significant, still hits all the high points, but in essence comes in a little more affordable.
So this is the first 25 years.
There's the first 25 years of the San Francisco minted United States proof sets.
Okay, got it.
So they started making San Francisco proof sets in 1968. So the 68, the 69, and the 70 proof sets right here, these are the last of the silver Kennedys. Those Kennedys are silver. Those coins are significant by themselves. So you're gonna have all kinds of, yeah, it's very difficult here because of the lighting here. So we have 68, 69, 70. Now, We start here in 73, so we're going to have a complete set of the large dollar United States proof sets, which is 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78. So you have all the Eisenhowers in there. You're gonna have all the Susan B. Anthonys in there. You have the first 25 years of proof Kennedy half dollars from the San Francisco Mint are all included here. So we still have a lot of significant coins at a phenomenally affordable price. As a matter of fact, and I always tell you, okay, you get to buy like a coin dealer. Because what happens is when we do it, first 25 years of proof Kennedys, I think I probably have it on hsn.com for about $299.
Which means you break them up, take the Kennedys out,
yes,
and puts them in its own set.
Correct.
Right.
So that I do that, and so I break it down here, and I show you basically here's what all the coins are individually. Now you have a card over there. How many coins are in this set? Because this is not a set that I've ever put together before.
It's like 134.
So we have 134 coins. So you're basically $2 a coin. A little over $2 a coin.
Yeah,
so
remember that.
And understand, these are not regular coins. These are proof coins. These are San Francisco Mint coins. Not a single solitary one of these coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation.
And
they're only available in here.
Sold out in the year they were
Absolutely.
released.
These are all long gone. So the last issue there was sold out in 1992.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're looking at, what is that? That's 27 years ago. That was sold out. And if you can get in close, Suzanne, you have that. Just show the lens itself. You'll see
Beautiful.
Packaged by the U.S. Mint in there.
I love that.
Someplace, right down there. Packaged by the U.S. Mint. That's the original. It's up in the upper right-hand corner. Right there. Right there is where it says, you have to turn it, Packaged by the U.S. Mint. Right here's the original box that it comes in. If you move that, you'll see the box right behind it. And then here's actually,
this is a 27-year-old.
That's a purple pack. It's a purple pack.
Surprise.
These are black packs.
Okay, got it.
These are blue packs.
The red didn't throw you and the black packs?
No, because it's the outside pack.
Oh, just checking.
Just the outside. So those are the black box proof sets. Okay? So we sell lots and lots and lots of black box proof sets. So what I did is, so we're $299. And you have 25 sets here.
Right.
Right? Well, you have a few less because the mint sets, yeah, that's right, the mint set support. So we have 25 sets here. So it's basically $10 a set too, $12 a set. Okay. $12 a set, $2 a coin. So now I have the individual coin prices, what we charge, for instance. So let's go to the Eisenhower silver dollars. You're paying $2. These are dollar coins. To buy these individually, $25.50, $22.75, $23.75, $25, $19. I mean, you just keep going down, and then you get to the Susan B. Anthonys. And then the Susan B. Anthonys, $21, $15.95, $17.95. So just the dollar coins in here, just the dollar coins are basically the $299.
Just the dollar?
Just the dollar coins, and only 8 of the sets have dollars in them, okay? 9 of the sets, sorry, have dollars in them, and that's pretty much your $299. If you want to look at the Kennedy half dollars, and that's the key to this collection, is that it's the first 25 years of Kennedy half dollars from the San Francisco Mint.
Excuse me, Mike, just 1 second.
Yes,
I'll give you guys, stay tuned, because it's like a cliffhanger.
Right.
You're like, hang on, but I have to update you too. The Bicentennial $2 bill collection is now completely sold out. That is it. It is gone.
We anticipated.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the cliffhanger here?
So, the half dollars. So basically, the silver dollars pay for the set.
Yes.
How about the Kennedys? Remember you're paying $2 a piece? $17.95, $22.95, $28.50. You're $75 for the first 3. Okay?
Coins.
If you add up the Kennedy half dollars, they're well in excess of $299.95.
Oh my goodness.
As a matter of fact, if you look at the pennies, just the pennies, start at the one, go backwards, start in 92. I'm gonna give you the prices on a per penny basis. Ready?
Yes.
Point out the pennies. $2.95, $19.50.
This one is here.
$11, $13.95, $11.95, 5 1/4, $12.50, $10.75, $11.
Oh my goodness.
So you're $110
from 84 to 90.
In the pennies.
92 in just the pennies.
So I added them all up.
Yeah, okay.
Coin by coin, over $1,000.
Get out of here.
Over $1,000. We're $299. So what you do is, once again, you get to buy like a coin dealer, because what coin dealers do is what we tend to always do is we take these sets and we break them open and sell the coins individually, because individually they're worth far more than as the sets. Now here's the key, and here's why you want to buy these. First of all, original government packaging, individually hand-selected so you know you get top quality coins. Here's something I can guarantee you. These sets get rarer every single day. Because the people in my warehouse, I literally have a team that their sole job is to break open United States government issue proof sets. We break open thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of United States government issue proof sets every single solitary year. We smash them open literally with a hammer just to get the individual coins in each and every one of the sets because they're worth so much more out of the sets.
Right.
But I feel that everybody, I don't feel I should be the only one that gets to do that. So every now and then we give you an opportunity to buy a proof set run. In other words, buy the proof sets at these incredible, you have to understand, a proof set today, you buy the proof set today from the United States government, it was released last Friday. With shipping and handling, it's 33 bucks, okay? It's 33 bucks. These are 12. We're 60% off the price that they're charging for today's proof set.
Right.
Okay?
And not the rarity, obviously.
No, every one of these are going to be rarer than the modern issue proof sets because they literally get rarer and rarer and rarer with each and every day. Well, now, do not confuse these with the regular issue coins. These are coins that only come in these sets. Right. So they are all, and here, like, look at this. I want to show you this. They come with the boxes. This is literally a piece of cardboard from 1968.
That's crazy.
This is 50 years old. This piece of cardboard, that's why I say we individually hand select these. This is 50 years old, a piece of cardboard. Yeah, they're gonna show a little wear here and there, but it's still a 50-year-old piece of cardboard that we have individually hand-selected to make sure that when you get your set, you're going to get all the original boxes just the way they come. There's 68, there's 1970, that's right there. There's 1974. Isn't that amazing? And every single one of them. None of these coins ever released into circulation, only available in these sets from the San Francisco Mint.
Well, you have to understand too, we will do 50 years and they sell out every time. And we don't do them that often.
And they're $1,000.
They're $1,000. How often do we do the 50 years?
About once a month or so when we can.
We can, right. So they'll come out, we will sell every last one. It's amazing. And they're $1,000 and we'll sell them all out because again, highly unusual. This is the first time ever that Mike's actually done a set like this. So I think this puts it in a range for a lot of us who couldn't do that $1,000 set to really be able to get. And now you are buying like Mike. You're buying like he does. You're being able to get the best prices. And then, hey, if you want to break them up, but be careful with them.
Yeah, no, I would put them away. Look, understand, you're paying less than original government issue price. You're paying less than original government issue price for these sets is ultimately what it comes to.
That's wild.
I mean, by the time you count in shipping, handling, and all that, accounting for inflation, you're getting them for half the price.
Right, true. Yeah.
Every single one of these coins sets is a sold-out limited edition. Understand, these aren't put together by me. This is just as the government released them, starting in 1968. Now, the United States government started making proof sets in 1936. From 1936 to 1967, they made proof sets, in essence, at the Philadelphia Mint. This is the very first year of the San Francisco Mint making United States government-issued proof sets and proof coins in 68.
And that's significant too, right?
It is significant. So you get the first 25 years of the San Francisco Mint. So if you're collecting Kennedy half dollars and you want the first 25 S-minted Kennedys, they are here. Right. That's why coin by coin, the Kennedys, just the Kennedy half dollars are worth more than the $299.95. You get to keep all the other stuff, folks. That's okay. So you get to keep all of the other coins. How about the Eisenhower silver dollars? You're going, well, they started making them in 71. They didn't put them in proof sets in 71 and 72. This is the very first one. Let me grab these real quick. 75 and 76. If you'll notice, they're both bicentennials. Because it didn't sneak up on us. We knew the bicentennial was coming. So 75 and 76, here's the amazing part. They're actually different coins. I'm gonna do my best to hold this steady. This used to be easier when I was younger. Look at the dollars, get in close, and look at the L's in the dollars.
Okay.
Notice the difference? See how one's skinny and has little feet on the end and the one's fat and doesn't?
Longer, yeah.
Type 1, type 2.
Oh, wow.
You need both of them. if you're going to collect them. So they are distinctly different coins. You get 2 Bicentennial Kennedys and 2 Bicentennial Washington quarters while you're at it as well, in proof condition. So you get the type 1 and type 2. The only way to tell those apart, is, of course, is the dollar. The half dollars and the quarters are indistinguishable.
And something else you have to understand too, especially if you don't know about coins, these have never been seen the light of day. They've never been out in the open air. This is literally how they were packaged, and they've stayed this way. And Mike, again, you found these.
Well, let me do, so I don't know what we've sold. I think I probably had 500 of these. It doesn't matter. I had 500 to start with. So you take 500 times 25. Okay, so that's 1,200 sets. Okay, individual sets.
Okay.
We probably went through 3,000 sets to get 1,200. Because there's a coin that's tarnished. There's a box that's ripped. There's a lens that's cracked. And those are the ones that we crack open and take and sell the individual coins out of them. Of course, the bad coin then goes off to, we usually actually just spend them and put them into the bank. So people go, oh, what is this? The best of the best sets. So I bring in 3,000 sets. The best 1,200 sets is what makes this.
And we have 285
We have 285. I think we started with about 500.
And it's on its way to selling out as well.
Yeah, it is. I know we have lots and lots of people. And here's what happens. And I know we have about 3 minutes there. Anytime I do one of these big proof set deals, people wait till the end. I understand it's a lot of coins. It's 120 something coins. I understand it's a lot of value. I understand it's a lot of story. Okay, you get all the Susan B. Anthony's, you get all the Eisenhower dollars, you get the first 25 years of the Kennedy half dollars, you get the first 25 years of San Francisco S Mint Lincoln cents. That's a huge deal. I mean, the Lincoln cents are probably almost $299 in this set, not quite. And so I understand that's a lot to get your head around. So here's what happens at the end. People wait. Oh yeah, okay, now I'm ready to go. But here's the problem. I have 272 sets. I'm about half sold out of what I had. The problem is we have hundreds and hundreds of people on the phone right now that are all simultaneously deciding, yes, I want to buy them for less than original government issue price. Yes, I want to pay $12 a set. Yes, I want 70% off the individual if purchased separately price. I like that.
Yes, 70% off is always good. And he's never done this before. The only other opportunity you had to even get close to this was having to buy the huge set, which is 50 years, and it cost almost $1,000. And we don't have flex pay on that, by the way.
That was price break. That's the normal price on that is $12.99.
Right, we did it at price break at $9.99. I remember that I think the last time we did it. That was a nice price break. And, but it sells out at the full price. It doesn't matter. But you get no flex, you get no option. This is the first time, and really in all these years, it's amazing you've never done this set before.
Yeah, I usually sell a lot of silver sets on the end. We add some of the other sets, but then I sold just the quarter sets that kind of go on the end of that for like $399 for the next 12 sets. I mean, basically $399. I pick kind of the meat of these sets where I get the greatest value on a per coin basis, and that's what caused me and made me be able to do this set. So that I could do $299 for literally coin by coin, purchase individually, break them out of the sets at $1,000. But understand, you get the original sets. They're hand-selected with the original government packaging. It is a great opportunity, only about $12 a set, only about $2 a coin. Yeah, it just makes it
Just give us the value of the most valuable coins in here.
The first three Kennedys, the silver Kennedys right here. Okay, we're talking about $25.95, $22.75, $23.75. Oh, I forgot, and then the 70 right there. The 71 is going to be $17.95, $22.95, $28.50 right there. And then the Eisenhower dollars are all about $25 a piece.
It's crazy. And how many Eisenhower dollars?
What do they got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. There you go.
$150 just for the Eisenhowers. And the Susan B's are about almost $20 a piece. So, there's $180 in just the silver dollars.
And your pennies? I forgot what the pennies are.
Yeah, the pennies are like $200. I mean, they're $100-something just for the things in front of you.
Just the pennies here in the purple were almost $200.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that set. Oh, by the way, one last thing. See this? See this little mint medallion?
Yes.
They stopped making Susan B. Anthony dollars just for no particular reason. That was supposed to be a Susan B. Anthony dollar. Rather than throw away all the plastic lenses, the government made this little mint token right here. This thing actually sells for like $4 or $5. It only comes in this proof set. It was the placeholder. Yeah, it was the placeholder. Only in the 19.
And what year was that?
That was 83.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, it only came in 83.
Like, that was whoops, what are we gonna do? Oh, just stick that in there.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna do. You can see 200. We start with about 500, about 300 them out the door. Hundreds of folks on the phone. Once again, bottom line. Each coin set is 100% original. just as packaged, just as sold, just as offered from the United States Mint in 1968, 1969, 1970. Each one of these coin sets has been individually hand-selected. None of these coins were ever released into circulation. They're only available in these sets. It is the only way to get San Francisco minted Kennedy half dollars is in United States government issue proof sets, period. It's the only way to get these coins. Coin by coin were about $1,000 if you would buy these separately.
Well, there's another way you could get them if you bought them singly.
If somebody broke them open.
Right.
But I mean,
and
you know,
went to like a
weren't.
Show and bought them.
That's right, and that's why you're paying $60 for those first 3 coins.
That's right.
Because people have opened these up and done exactly that. With those coins. So this is your opportunity, like I said, to buy like a coin dealer. We're down to 171. Like I said, I think so. We started with, I think it was about 500 sets, more or less, somewhere right around in there.
But understand too, it's $2 per coin.
Right.
Like, that is just insane.
I mean, there's $9 coins in here. There's 25 half-dollar coins.
Right,
I mean, you know,
right.
So at $2 a coin, the Kennedy half dollars average almost $10 a coin.
Right.
You know, I'm looking at these, 11, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 17, 23, 28, 10. Yeah, they're every bit at $10 a coin just for the Kennedys.
Sure.
You're paying 2.
Okay, so let's say I'm not familiar with coin collecting, but it is like buying a coin collector.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is literally, you're buying a lot of coins.
You're an
It's
instantaneous
134
coin
coins.
collector. With one call, you're a coin collector.
So would this be good if I'm brand new?
Absolutely, sure. Because then you get to look at, all the different coins and all the different styles and the Eisenhower dollars and Type 1 and Type 2 Bicentennials and the Susan B. Anthony's and the Treasury Medallion and all the San Francisco mints and the last of the Silver Kennedys. There's so many stories. There's so much collectability here. It's important that you get in and take advantage of this while we still have about 10 dozen sets.
And these are always so popular because, and we sometimes do them on FlexPay. Isn't that funny? Like, we'll do some things on FlexPay, but not a lot in the coin shows. But this always sells out in the big version that we do at $1,000. We know this is going to sell out in the smaller version.
Set by set price. Lowest price I've done a proof set package for in years and years and years.
Now
$12 a set.
That's huge.
That's $12 a set.
Wow.
That's my lowest proof set package price that I've done in years.
Okay, stick around because we have coming up in just about, how much time do we have? We're about 40 minutes. Stay with me. Have you ever gone, you should do this before we actually do the show. Go on to Google or go onto YouTube and look up, Will It Blend? Go to YouTube and look up, Will It Blend? The crazy inventor of the blend tech goes on there and he has over 1 billion hits. Look, have you ever seen Will It Blend?
No.
He blends things in this blender like a rake, an iPhone, marbles. Can you imagine the power of a blender to blend up a rake? He puts keyboards, computer keyboards, into the blender and blends them up.
That's pretty cool.
It's hysterical. It's called Will It Blend. There's over 1 billion views, and we're so excited to have Blend Tech back tonight as our very best value of the day. It'll be last look next hour. We're gonna blend up a storm. We're not recommending you put your iPhone in there or rakes or things like that, but it's really funny. So go look at the videos, and you're gonna see that powerful blender as the best value anywhere coming up in about 40 minutes. So isn't that crazy? An iPhone, it's hysterical to watch. My husband actually came to me one time, he goes, this is before we even sold it on the air, he goes, you have got to watch this video. It's hysterical. All right, so I'm really excited about this because this is one of my favorites in the show personally, and I think it's got a fascinating story behind it. It's celebrating
I'm gonna let you roll with it.
Can I really?
Yes, absolutely.
Do I really? Well, tell me the essence of at least
Let me do the
coins.
coin, just the pure coin side of it.
Yes, please, yes.
The United States has made the Native American dollars with Sacagawea on one side and then a annual rotating design honoring Native Americans since 2009. So this is the 10th anniversary of the Native American dollar. This particular coin is released in Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and in Proof San Francisco Mint. They just released the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint. These coins are not released into circulation. They are only available from the United States Mint in bags and or rolls. So there's, in essence, no way for you from the government to get 2 coins for $49.95 because you have to buy a roll of each coin. Now, you'll get extra coins, but literally you're going to be $60 or so to try to get one of each one of these coins. We give you the one coin. We certify it in top quality Mint State 67 condition, individually match numbered to ensure its place in the limited edition, put it in the steel case presentation box, and give you a set of only 2009 There you go, 2009, first day issues exclusive to us here at HSN. Now that's the coin geek part, but I know you like the theme part of this.
I love the
and
theme part
we
of
were
this.
talking about this extensively before the show.
You have to kind of go in really, really tight to be able to see it, because they're celebrating and honoring important Native Americans in history. Again, it's like a modern day treasure hunt, trying to find these unique stories, and this one's very cool. Each year they're going to celebrate somebody different, and this is called Mary Golda Ross. This is amazing. She was literally, she writes calculations. She's a math whiz. And in the background, you'll see Atlantis Agena rocket launches into space. And the equation is inscribed in the cloud. That's why I don't know, Charlie, if we can go any tighter on it, but her equation is in the cloud. And this equation that she figured out denotes the energy it takes to leave Earth and reach the orbit of a distant planet. And it represents her important contributions to the space program. I think that is one of the coolest things I've ever heard. And when you get it at home, you'll be able to see. I love the detail of these coins, but just the historic significance of what she did in terms of, there you go. Oh, can you see? There you go. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's a better shot. Can you guys see it? It's just amazing. So it depicts her, obviously. There's the stars and the space, and just her significance in the importance of the American space program, and of course celebrating her Native American heritage as well. That just to me is a really cool background story. The fact that they featured it's a woman and her significance.
And Native American.
Yes,
See, this is a Native American dollar too.
Sure,
so this is so what they've done is they've blended Apollo 11 in essence, you know, kind of the space program. And so the United States government tries to tie their themes together. And so for this year, for the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11, we've had, of course, a lot of Apollo 11 coins. We have some coming up here. They did this, so they took the Native American dollar and took Native American contributions to America's space program. And that's what we have here. That's what Suzanne's
That's so cool. Now, why is it a gold color?
The United States government has been making golden dollars since the year 2000, okay, when they started with the Sacagawea golden dollars. For 20 years, they've done this golden dollar, and it's actually it's actually not any gold, it's manganese and brass is what it is, because here's the deal. The United States government desperately wants us to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill. Well, we're having none of it. They're just not going to do it. But by law, by legislation, they have to continue to make golden dollars. So what is, oh, look at that. That's stunning right there. Isn't that gorgeous?
Isn't that neat?
So they make the golden dollars, but they have to make them, but they don't have to release them further. Yeah, lean that further up. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Can you see it right there?
Spectacular. And there you have the clouds going up. Look at the stars behind that.
Isn't that neat? Look at the rocket. The rocket is behind her shoulders.
It's just stunning. And so what happens is they don't release these into circulation. You can't get these coins directly from the United States Mint individually. So now we took the coins and then we certified them in this high Mint State 67 grade. Understand, you start getting to a Mint State 68 on this, you're talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They just don't exist. The vast majority of these coins.
They're just not grading.
Mint State 64, 65, 66 are the normal grades. Mint State 67 is an exceptionally high grade for these coins.
Have you seen a 70?
Yeah, because no. Oh, no. There's no 70s in the Native American dollars. I think there's a handful of 69s. There are thousands and thousands of dollars for Mint State 69s. They just don't come in small quantities in those high grades. So Mint State 67, I mean, we're $25 a coin. We're less than the cost of certification. Then figure in the steel case presentation box, the fact that it's first day of issue. And here's the interesting part. So we have 2009 of these, because that's when they started the Native American Dollar Series in 2009. We did an auto ship starting in 2009, 10 years ago. And we signed up a bunch of people into that. There's still like 500 people in the program that we shipped the 500 coins to. That's why I only started with like 1,500. 500 already spoken for. Right. So when we give you the opportunity to get in first-year auto ships, please take advantage of them. Oftentimes it is the only way to be able to get these coins at all. Now remember, this is the Philadelphia Mint and this is the Denver Mint. These are the only uncirculated coins that they're going to do in this series.
How hard is it to get both of these from each mint?
Well,
together,
I mean, well, you have to buy individual rolls of one or the other. So in other words, they're not put together in a set.
Yeah, this isn't a set that I could just order.
No.
Other than
from us,
from
us.
But,
the government does not
people
put
don't
out.
Understand that. They don't understand how difficult it is to put things like this together.
Now they'll put these coins in the United States mint sets this year. Now the mint set's going to sell for at least this price, and then with the extra little penny they put in, who knows what that's going to end up costing, $100 or even more with that. And so for you to just get the Native American dollars like this, and then add in the fact that it's certified high grade, add in the fact that it's individually numbered, and put all of those things together, it is a tremendously desirable set that we're going to have right here at less than the cost of certification. Remember, it's $30 a coin to certify a coin. Then add in the steel case presentation box, an easy $10 value right there. Sure. Now you're down to basically $20 per coin to be able to do this. 100%, by the way, of course, first day of issue annex of any kind is 100% exclusive to us at HSN.
And again, when they're a limited edition like this, when they're gone, they're gone, they're gone. You know, you can't go back and make more.
Right.
They
frown on that.
The government frowns on that. He could be in jail, but no, he doesn't do that.
No.
And again, I think that's what makes it so special. Also, too, I love personally our Native American heritage and our history here in the country, and I love stories like this because I think they're so encouraging. So even if you gave this to someone that you loved, maybe it's a youngster, maybe they're doing a whole study on Native Americans, wouldn't that be interesting to be able to share that with them? Because it is important to understand these stories, and I'm so happy that we're celebrating these amazing people who have really done some amazing accomplishments. And in fact, it's a female on there, yay, woman power. And you know, that she was so important to the space program. It's funny, I don't know if you've ever seen there's a movie about women in the space program. It was released maybe 3 years ago, way back when, you know, back like in the 60s and that kind of thing. And how few women, this gal was brilliant, and she was in the stenography, like the pool, but she was a brilliant mathematician. And they brought, and it's a great, have you seen that movie? I can't remember the name of it, but it's a great story, right? And so I think it's even more significant because women back then were not as recognized in the space program as men were.
Yeah.
So again, lots of cheers for women who are really leading the way. And again, celebrating this brilliant woman in Native American history as well is so important. And it's just a really cool thing to have. And it's a neat thing to share with someone. And you get both of these. You're not buying one each for $49. You get both for $49. So really it's coming out to about, well, $24.98 per coin, which is pretty amazing, especially this kind of quality. And it's first day of issue and it's a limited edition. We're gonna wrap it up on this one, guys. 2 flex pays are added to that, as you can use any major credit card. Please stay on the line for these because we have more to show you before this half hour is over. All right, coming up. All right, this is, yeah, this is a great price. Now this is a W key. Now, why is key?
Date just means a date that you have to own. Remember I was telling you about the PSS coin that's certified 70, the rarest American silver eagle? This is it in original government packaging. This is the rarest regular issue American Silver Eagle in the original government packaging, just like it came from the mint. It just hasn't been graded. That's right. In 2017, I reserved a couple thousand coins in the original government packaging to give you the opportunity to be able to own this particular set.
Now, if you want the graded one, big deal. It's still available, right? We'll show that burnished one, right? Because that's the burnished, right?
Yes, correct.
That's graded. We have it. Mike and I had it on last show, which was maybe a week ago. We sold thousands of them. We'll show you it too. So you have the ungraded coming up. And we have the graded still available, which we'll show you in just a sec. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Right there,
that's the certified one, yeah.
Right there.
And I think we have probably there's 200 of those left. Remember, once again, it's the rarest American Silver Eagle, regular issue Silver Eagle. I have it, as you can see, 7 reviews, all 5 stars, of course, showstopper. This is my final quantities at $139.95. Look at that, as well they should be. Unfortunately, the next time I air this, it's going to be at a higher price, $139, going to be $149. $159. We haven't even figured it out yet because I have to try to find some of these coins in the marketplace.
And so the history of all releases
of all regular issue United States coins from 1986, Silver Eagle, from 86 to 2019, all the sold out editions, mint state, proof, and burnished, this is the rarest coin.
Listen to that. And when you see that PSS emblem on the corner, it just means buy it. And let me show you, we have 164 left. That's it. And it'll never ever come back at $139.95. How many sold? 2,424. When you see that little PSS, that's the first time he's ever used that. This means it's significantly different than any other coin Mike offers. And that's a really big deal. And even if you don't know diddly squat about coin collecting, trust us on that one. Grab that one.
Purple label means buy.
Purple label, it really does, honestly.
Speaking of which, I'm about about to introduce the second coin.
This is the second.
In the PSS.
And again, remember that purple ladle. Explain why you did the purple dot.
Well, here's what happens. We wanted to create, I like to create different labels in essence, so that I have in essence control those, so that we know by price, we know by quantity, we know by value. I want to put the very best coins in there so that you can get them one place and one place only, so I can guarantee value for you. And that's what that Premier Select Series means. For us, that means it's a key date. It's a coin that every collector has to have, regardless of what's going on. And this coin clearly fits into that category. This coin clearly fits into this category. There is the Kennedy $50, so we're talking about Apollo 11, we're talking about the space program, right? Yep.
Big, huge launch.
Big, huge launch.
Happened, what, 2 weeks ago? A month ago?
About 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, okay. 50th anniversary.
The United States, right, for the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11, the United States government released a 2-coin $50 set. A 2-coin $50 set. They didn't really tell us what was in it.
Of course.
We assumed that it would be the Apollo $50, just like this coin right here, and it'd be the proof Apollo $50 and the mint state Apollo $50. We were wrong.
Sure.
They did a proof Apollo $50 and then a Kennedy $50, because President Kennedy was the president that challenged us to go to space.
Sure.
So that's why they put John F. Kennedy on there. The Kennedy $50 is one of the most desirable and collectible of all United States coin series. So Kennedy half, that's great. They only made 100,000 sets. Completely and totally. Yeah, oh yeah, totally sold out.
Was this how the set came?
This is the way the set came. That's right. This is the way the set came. Just like this, has this, and it has
two coins in it.
There's 2 coins in it. There was a, and this, so this one fits right in here, just like this. There, oops, it goes in right, just like that. Okay, and then the Kennedy half.
And that used to be in there.
Right, but we had it certified, and we had it certified 70.
That's spectacular.
So that's spectacular. In the PSS label, I'm debuting the PSS label. Of course, you can't get this anyplace but right here. The PSS is 100% exclusive to me. I'm the only one that can do PSS. We have 2 coins now that are in PSS key date holders. We had the 17W that you just saw there that we sold 2,400 of.
There's 160 left of those.
Those. And I have this coin, which I'm debuting right here, right now. Okay? I'm debuting right here, right now, at $249.95. There are, and will be, fewer than 1,000 of these coins ever certified in PSS. Okay?
Why?
That's it. Well, that's all there is. That's all I could get of the coins. You have to understand, they only did 100,000 sets. They don't grade very well. I bought like 3% of the mintage.
Did you really?
Okay, yeah, I had like 3,000 sets. We ended up with 873 of these, or something like that, 875, 70.
Wow.
They did not grade very well. Now I want to talk about the Kennedy $50 and why it's important. Look at this. So it says, official U.S. Mint set, 2019 Kennedy $50, Apollo 11 $50 set, early release, enhanced reverse proof. That is the key consideration. So not only is this a Kennedy $50 that's only available in this set, only 100,000 in this set. So there's only 100,000 of these coins, but it has a special finish. The United States government has done reverse proof coins before.
Yes.
The average price of a reverse proof United States special issue coin, there's I guess 14 of them, it's about $2,000.
Okay.
They've done enhanced uncirculated coins by themselves. I think there's 14 different enhanced uncirculated coins. Average price is about $500 or $600. What they have never done is an enhanced reverse proof. Not once, not ever. A 2-process special coin.
Wow.
Now you'd think that they do a 2-process special coin. That's an enhanced reverse proof.
Why would they put it in this?
Because I guess they thought they'd have a hard time selling this instead of them selling out like that, right? I mean, selling out, going into a complete and total sellout.
A 2-part process that's never been done before.
Right, and they only make 100,000.
And the 100,000, they stick it in this cardboard thing.
Yeah, they make 8 billion pennies and nobody cares. Right. So you have a coin like this that everybody wants,
yes.
that every single solitary person on the planet wants, and you make 100,000 of them and sell them out just like that.
Thus the purple.
That's the purple label. That's right. It is, and because it's not just an Apollo 11 thing. It's not just a Kennedy $50 thing. I will argue, and I will argue to as long as you want to hear about it. I will argue that this coin that you see right here, that this coin right here is going to be, hands down, the most desirable coin put out by the United States government, I think, in the last 25 years, at the end of the day. because it's Kennedy half dollar. It's a 2-process. Already this set is sold out. Already this set is sold.
There's only 100,000.
There's only 100,000.
Nothing.
The ungraded, uncertified sets have already doubled in value.
With no grading, just
no grading, just like this. Just and understand they were expensive to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So they've doubled, and I don't know how far they're going to go, but I mean, you know,
ungraded.
Ungraded. Now I have my exclusive PSS label. 100% exclusive PSS label. Premier Select Series. I'm the only one that can sell this on the planet.
Can you go back and repeat what you just said? Wait, prior to that, you think this is going to be what?
One of the most significant coins put out by the United States government in the last 25 years.
Of all coins.
Of all coins.
Last
not just,
years.
and like I said, not just Apollo 11, not just, oh, by the way, you get the half dollar and the set.
Well, yeah,
I give you all this stuff.
We haven't even talked about this. If you haven't seen it yet, it's one of the coolest coins you will ever see.
Right.
It's actually curved.
That's the Apollo 11 commemorative half dollar.
And it's only the second one ever created that's curved.
Right.
Which is so cool.
Exactly. Isn't that cool? So you get
side?
that anyway. Okay, and that's the coin with that. So that comes because you get the set. We're going to give you the original government packaging. We're going to give you the half dollar, but I'm going to give you the Kennedy out of this in PSS, 100% exclusive to me. In PSS, absolutely perfect 70 enhanced reverse proof. There will be fewer than 1,000 of these that are ever going to be made in a PSS holder, period.
Crazy.
That I can tell you right now. I think the entire population, the forever population of these is going to be like 874 coins, whatever it comes down to. We're already selling these pretty dramatically. So, you've got this coin that's not just required for all Kennedy half dollar collectors. Right. Absolutely 100% required.
So Kennedy half dollar collectors, when they know about this, are going to lose their mind.
Yes, they're going to lose every single solitary one. These are going to go immediately. I only have 500 of these now remaining, okay?
Wait, we have a question. When you got your allotment,
there wasn't an allotment. I had to go buy them. I mean, there was 5 per household.
Oh, shoot.
So yeah, we had to get like 400 people to buy 5 of them for us. And of course, then we have to pay a premium for those.
Right, but I'm saying, okay, then you open it up and go, oh my goodness, this is a reverse enhanced.
Enhanced reverse proof.
Did you know that?
We knew that just before release.
Jeez.
So that's why we were able to get in just before sellout. Yeah, we had to get so many people to be able to get those. Okay. So now I have this coin. So now it not only is this Apollo 11 specialty coin, but now I have it in perfect condition. Oh, there we go. Sorry, excuse us.
Real fast. I gotta give it cliffhanger again. Hold on.
Yeah, cliffhanger update.
I think our big proof set's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, enjoy that one. First 25 years. Yeah, that's sold out.
Like you didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Okay, but back to this.
Back to this.
Okay.
So what happens is you have a set that they only did 100,000 of. The set is sold out. The ungraded set is already doubled in price. And I've seen this. I've watched this story before.
Right.
Now you have a coin that is important in the set itself, but understand as a 2-process coin. The United States government has made lots and lots of different coins, but by finish, there is one unique coin in United States numismatic history, and it's this coin right here. Yeah, they've made matte finish coins. They've made enhanced uncirculated. They've made reverse proof. They've made proof. They've made mint state. They've made burnish. What they have never done is an enhanced reverse proof. It is the only coin. They have no intention of making another one anytime soon.
It's crazy.
So certainly through the end of this year, this will be the only one. The problem is with 156 million, look at the reverse of that coin, how they laser finished the dies so the United States of America and the half dollar is all finished off there. Isn't that spectacular? With the beautiful, beautiful matte finish in the right in there is just truly spectacular. So what you've got is this incredibly unique, phenomenal, ridiculously collectible coin. Now you have the only 2-process coin done in the history of the United States Mint. You have it in the Kennedy half dollar, and you have it out of the Apollo 11 set. And it's 2019, and it is also from the San Francisco Mint, which is a big deal. So you have San Francisco Mint, you have 2-process. But then I've taken that coin, which is unique not only by the fact that it's in this set, but there is no other enhanced uncirculated Kennedy half dollar, enhanced reverse proof Kennedy half dollar that has ever been done. They did a reverse proof Kennedy If you remember that in the 2014
What's that going for now?
About 250 bucks.
Just for the reverse?
Yeah, they made like 250,000 of them, all right?
That's insane.
And they have an enhanced uncirculated Kennedy out of the same set that runs about $200. But you put this coin in here, so it's not only unique by finish, but it's unique by the fact that it's the only dual finish coin that you're going to see in there. It's absolutely incredible in terms of that. Now, this coin by itself at $249.95. Like I said, so we had 800 and something of these coins. That's all that is ever going to exist in the PSS holder. So we're
50% is gone.
Yeah,
basically.
50%. We've got a lot of people on the phone for this.
And look,
now keep in mind, you do get the $50 in the government package.
Oh yeah. Now here's what's. And by the way, it's beautiful packaging. It slips into here. But I think what's interesting is the government decided to do something this dramatic. Oh, and just stick it in a cardboard thing. Oh yeah.
That's such a government thing, isn't it?
It's so funny. I think it's great. And what's really interesting is I know, especially if you haven't seen, Mike's seen a lot of these, and we've sold, oh my gosh, thousands of these in different forms throughout the last, what, Mike, 3 weeks, because it's one of the hottest releases ever. And I know Mike's not talking much about this, but honestly, even though it's non-graded, it's one of the most fascinating coins I've ever seen.
Yes.
And it celebrates almost 400,000 individuals who made that happen to get, obviously, the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11. So while we're not talking about this at all, when you get this at home, I think you'll be absolutely fascinated by this coin. Oh, and by the way, you get the rarest coin released in the last 25 years with it. Oh, by the way.
Well, not only that, the most desirable and the most collectible because it's dual finish. So what it does is it transcends this set. The set is cool. You get the original government packaging, you get the $50, but this is the thing. It is only the second coin that has ever qualified for a PSS Purple Label, the Premier Select Series. This is only the second coin that ever qualifies for this. And when you have this, not only that, it's early release. So it is, when you see with this, the early release is a big deal. First 30 days. So that early release period has already passed. So that's the other reason I can tell you in PSS early release, there's going to be fewer than 1,000 coins in existence. That's the entire population. And I've got every single solitary one of them because this is my exclusive label. Folks, it is an amazing collectible opportunity that transcends Apollo and it transcends everything else. This will be, I think, one of the most significant, unique coins put out by the United States government in the last 25 years. This is the coin.
And Mike's standard to put that on there has to be crazy high. That's his stamp of approval, saying, if you don't know diddly squat about coin collecting, and I'm in your camp, and I've become quite the coin collector because of this show and Mike, quite frankly, that means get this one.
That means buy it.
It means buy. It really does. It means, and it's funny because he used to have code words. He just uses this now. He used to have code words and be like, he'd repeat a word 3 or 4 times in a row, like really, 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 this is a big deal. And that was his way of saying, look guys, I'm telling you as one of the world's leading coin experts. So now that he's actually made a significant stamp on it, he's made it clearer for us all. If you're brand new to coin collecting.
For the visual learners out there.
And I'm totally visual. But I think not only do you get a really cool coin, you get a really cool packaging, and we're celebrating a major event. This is a really big deal, you guys. And the other one we have on .com, there's probably 100 left, and that is the burnished. Is that the burnished? What's this one?
Yeah.
Is it well, the burnished one is the other one that has the purple label. I just want to make sure. I will. But if you need that one, go to .com. That's the first one he ever did. This is only the second one that he ever said.
I also have a few of the annex sets left.
These.
Okay, that are, as you can see right here, that have both coins certified 70. You have the $50 certified and the Kennedy certified, also $249.95. Comes with the red oak presentation box. A fabulous opportunity that you're going to have right there, where both of the coins are certified instead of the regular, the government packaging. You're going to get them just like this.
But this is not this coin.
No.
Understand, that is not this.
Right.
That's only one process.
Yes. No, that's still, let's do the 2-process coin.
That's reverse proof?
This is out of the enhanced reverse proof, just in annex instead of PSS.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
this is annex instead of PSS. That's PSS. This is just regular annex.
Got it. Okay, there you go. All right, good. Important to understand. All right, there we go. Now, make sure you go to hsn.com because, wait, Mike, on hsn.com, what do you think is the most unusual coin that we're not airing?
Oh, goodness. What do we... Oh, the Benjamin Franklin commemorative $50 from 1992. I'm going to pull that one right out of the hat.
That is a goodie. And if you'd like to see more, go to .com. What's the most expensive coin we have on .com right now?
That I have no idea because they sell so fast. We rotate them in and out.
Oh, good, Steve.
We'll search for it. Yeah, let's see what we got. Thanks,
Steve,
guys.
we always have games when we're on the air. Find the most expensive coin on hsn.com right now. Or you can go to .com because you'll see a lot of very rare collections that we never even air.
Look at these. The vast majority of these will never be on the air.
Most of them
don't have
will be.
enough.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. How about the double die 1938, the double dated
that one?
Buffalo and Jefferson coin
I've
series?
never even heard of that one.
Yeah, that's the last of the Buffaloes, 1938, and the first of the Jefferson.
Oh, cool. That's
How
very
about that?
cool.
$19.95.
That's
Get
crazy.
the last Buffalo nickel and the first Jefferson nickel for 20 bucks.
A little nickel tribute. I like the nickel tribute.
Okay.
All right, ready to go to the next one?
Yeah.
Here we do it. This is, again, Apollo 11 50th anniversary.
100% exclusive to me, Moon Core flag label.
Super
Moon
cool.
Core flag label. NGC, I want to show you this. Look how thick that holder is.
That's awesome.
Look, I love the way they did this shadow box here. Isn't that fantastic to show you the curved American silver dollar?
So it's actually recessed in.
It's recessed so that the curved part you can see. Isn't that amazing?
This is the prettiest packaging of all the Apollos that have been released in the last 3
I'm
weeks.
telling you, the Moon Core
It's
is
the
just been
neatest
off the charts.
packaging, yeah.
And the Moon Core is very, very, very restricted. There's only a couple people that are allowed to sell it. And I have the flag label that is 100% exclusive to me as I'm wheeling the thing right towards you. There we go. I even went with the extra special box with this. Look at this, beautiful, because I needed a deep box for that.
That's
so look
gorgeous.
at this mahogany box that we've done with the nice satin puff finish that you're going to have. So they did the Apollo dollar. The Apollo coins were released. I think they're going to do, and this is a proof coin, so they're going to do about 250,000. Remember, there's 150 million Americans that are collecting these. Okay. It is a curved coin, only the second curved coin ever done by the United States government. It is certified proof 70 perfect. If we can go back up to the label, I want to point something out. They had to make something. This is an incredible coin for an incredible release right here. First 999 silver commemorative ever made by the United States government. So we're early release, we're 9999 fine, early release, Apollo 50th anniversary, certified perfect in the Moon Core flag label that you're going to have with the custom mahogany box, only $199.95. You can see how quickly these are selling. Over 390 of these sold. This is one of the single most popular collectibles that the United States government has ever made. It is going to end up, as it ends up, a complete and total sellout. But understand, none of that matters in terms of the Proof 70 Perfect Moon Core with the flag label is 100% exclusive. See, I know what that means. You are guaranteed lowest price at $199.95 with the mahogany the mahogany box that you're going to have right there.
Stunning. Now, talk a little bit about why you said with the release of this, kind of it sucked the air out of the room.
Well, what happened was, everybody was waiting for the Apollo 11. I mean, they did a lot of cool stuff with the Apollo 11, for a lot of firsts. So the first pure silver commemorative dollar ever made by the United States government. You're looking at it right here, 99995. That's usually only reserved for the American Silver Eagle. That's the only coin that the United States government makes that is supposed to be in pure silver. So they did the curved coin for only the second time. The baseball coin was the first. They did this famous design. That's Buzz Aldrin's helmet that you see right there.
See his helmet out here?
That's the helmet out there.
And that's the reflection.
Remember the picture?
Yeah,
the picture on the moon.
It's iconic. That picture is iconic.
That is his shadow. There is Neil Armstrong. There is the lunar lander.
Isn't that
and then
neat?
we've got it, and it's curved, and it's pure silver, and we've got it in perfect proof 70 in an exclusive. The Moon Core holder is a huge deal. Then look at the recessed shadow box version that they did in this. Cool. They absolutely, NGC just knocked it out of the park on this deal that you're going to have right there. And then I've got the exclusive on the flag core label, on the Moon Core. So Moon Core always bringing a huge premium out there. Then add in the flag label, and like I said, $199.95 with the mahogany box, guaranteed lowest pricing on that.
How hard is it to grade that at 70?
Hugely difficult.
And why?
You want to know what looks like backstage?
We literally
here at
can
HSN?
see the studio. That's how clear that is.
Look at you want a mirror finish? Okay,
might
that's
wave,
what
Allie.
we're looking at.
Allie, you might want to wave.
There you
hey,
go.
where's she at? There she is.
She's
Hi,
waving.
Allie.
Hi. That and because of that mirror, that makes it really hard to grade.
What? Because any little imperfection or fleck or whatever
it
would
just
show.
shows up on a mirror.
It magnifies, right?
It magnifies everything. Isn't that spectacular? Look at that. There you go.
There's Allie again. You're on the moon, Allie.
There she goes. Okay. And you have to understand, she's what, 20 feet away?
Yeah.
Probably, something like that. And so that is the crucial part of this, and that's why it's so difficult to get in absolutely perfect proof condition. Once again, Mooncore flag label with the custom mahogany box that we're going to have right there. So this is 100% exclusive to me. Can't get it anywhere else.
Can I ask you another question?
You
Okay.
may.
So if I picked up the 2-coin set that came with the sleeve, the surprise Kennedy.
Yes.
Okay. Which, remember, it's got the purple, means you should buy it. And I picked this up because we know the one that comes with it, it's not great.
Well, that's the $50. This is a dollar coin.
Okay.
Okay, the $50 coin's not silver. The $50 coin is clad. They didn't do those in silver.
Okay, got it.
This is the silver dollar.
Would there be an accompanying Kennedy that I should pick up to go with this?
No, the only Kennedy is the Kennedy.
Just that one. Okay,
just that one Kennedy.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they just did the Kennedy just in that one set, just in the $50 set. Now, you see everything that's out there for Apollo 11. There's another documentary that's going to be released in the next couple of days, I think 2 or 3 days, that's going to be out there so that you're going to see that. You're going to have all of those things. But then, this is early release. Understand, so you have early release. You
Which
have this
means first 30 days.
The first 30 days. And then you're going to have the curved coin. You're going to have this in this special holder, in the special label. You've got all of those things involved in that. And then you have, this is the only design. There's a lot of things out there. I see 25, 35, 50 different designs out there. None of them are official. There is one official design made by the United States government, and it is this coin here, period.
Gotcha.
Period.
Don't be fooled by the other stuff.
That's exactly right.
Okay. Get the official release there. All right. So, okay, so we're going to show you a couple more things. Oh, just one more quick question. If I have the baseball, this is the second only ever of curved. And the first one's a baseball glove, right? So it's curved. If I have that one, I should get that one because you really
have
need
to,
the two
because then
together.
you have all the curved coins.
You have all the curved coins ever made. Isn't that cool? Yep. I don't even know. Do we have it in stock, do you think? The baseball?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the burnished ones. So the first one we showed you, that it has that special purple label. Is that our purple label?
Yeah. Yes, that's the clad $50 that's the clad half in the Mooncore flag label. Okay, just very, very quickly.
And that's available.
Of all of the Apollo coins, I have no idea why, this is the most difficult to grade.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting grading percentages that are like maybe 10%.
No kidding. And then this, I love what you're about to see.
Which one's
the
that?
5 ounce.
Is that the graded?
Graded or non-graded?
The non-graded. Okay.
Look at this. It's 5 ounces of silver.
The United States government does its first ever. Oh, I broke this. Makes it easy for me.
That sure does.
How about I do this? Check that out.
Isn't that cool?
5 ounces pure silver. That's right there.
Coin.
That's a coin. I've got 10 of these. Yeah, the first time that the United States government has ever done a 5 ounce commemorative that wasn't national parks. The first time in the 5 ounce they've done curved. The first time in 5 ounce they've done reeded edge. And there, you want to see Buzz Aldrin's faceplate, famous photo.
Cool.
There it is, right there. There we go. We're waving again. There we got other over there too. So, like I said, that is the look, and this is in the original government packaging that you're going to have.
And we have 10 of those.
We have 10 of those that are going to be there. And then I think, don't I have? And then I have the certified one.
Oh, we do have the certified one. And what's it certified as?
70.
It is 70?
70.
Oh my gosh.
I want to show you this. If we can do this real quickly.
You must have only got a handful of those. Jeez.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this
That's
thing.
crazy.
5 ounces.
Wait, here's the normal
absolutely
size.
perfect. That's a dollar coin. That's the 5 ounce Mooncore flag label. Check that out. It is the most exclusive and desirable of all of them. Okay, we got to go.
Love that. All right, just want to give you a peek at that. All right, now we'll move it on.
Quick look at that.
Okay, there we go. Clad $50 we talked about. The 50th limited edition 5 ounce we talked about. Done. Now we're getting to the key. This is a key date coin coming up next. Yeah, this is 2017. It's the W Key low mintage satin finish silver eagle. Not gonna spend a lot of time on it though, Mike, but why is this significant?
I told you, rarest American regular issue silver eagle. This is it. I sold the PSSs. We sold 2,500 of the PSSs. right? We sold them certified and annex. I think I sold 3,000 or 4,000 certified annex. I had all the coins. I reserved the final 2,000 coins in original government packaging. The 2017, do not confuse this with the regular issue coin. That is the West Point Mint. What that does is that denotes this. That denotes this as a special edition, a burnished coin. This is, so the United States government, President Ronald Reagan signs the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1986. Creates the most popularly collectible coin in the world today. Every single mint state American silver eagle from 1986 to 2019, every single proof American silver eagle from 1986 to 2019, the regular issue coins, and every single burnished American silver eagle from 2006 to 2019, all of those regular issue coins, those annual issues, this is the rarest of all of them. Of every one of them that has been sold out, this has got the lowest mintage of any sold out American silver eagle, whether it be mint state, whether it be proof. Now, the proof coins, this is rarer than all the proofs. I can't sell you one of the proofs for $89.95. 100% original, 100% OGP, 100% sold out. I have got these, like I said, I put away a couple of thousand of these coins to be able to get this. If you bought the certified coin, is $139.95. But if you just want the rarest regular issue American silver eagle, it is this coin in the original government packaging that we're going to have right here. So it's just like this. There is that coin, original government packaging, original government certificate. I'm going to have these right there. The American Eagle 1 ounce uncirculated West Point minted coin, just like it was made from the United States government and sold out in 2017. The rarest of the rare, the king of the regular issue American silver eagles is this coin right here. You must get them. They are going very, very quickly. Lowest possible price I can do right here, right now.
All right, 2 flex pays on it too. We're going to wrap everything up. Mike, thanks for a great show.
Pleasure as always.
So exciting. Please go to hsn.com. A lot of sellouts. And go to .com to see all the coin collection. It's pretty spectacular. All right, coming up next, if you need to see it, go really quickly to YouTube and see Will It Blend, and then come back and we'll show you the blender that is probably the most famous blender in the world. It's coming up next.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can